Welcome to the revolution of the mind. I just want to welcome you to your new life, to your new reality, this new year that we're stepping into. And we're beginning to discover our true nature, our true selves that's created in the image and likeness of the Most High. That has made us creative beings with the ability to create life, to do amazing things, you know. But the first step to that is what some people call an awakening. That's a very popular term now that a lot of people are using, and it's suitable, it's fitting. But just on a deeper level, it's I think just an awareness. It's an awareness because awakening is not just a one-time thing, and it's not an arrival. You know, it's a journey, it's a destination. So I think while on this journey that we're all on, awareness is so key. And awareness of what, you might be asking? Well, awareness of your true identity and who you really are and who God is and what it really means. The ancients in the scriptures, they left us keys and they left notes about what that presence really is. And men attain power and they use religion as a method of control of the population to keep people from discovering their true divine nature. And so religion was created to distract man from his true power and get him to look outside of himself to a being that lives, I suppose, in the sky as your source, not realizing that the clue was left in Exodus 3:14 when you see Moses or Moshe in the wilderness tending his sheep, and he sees this bush that's on fire, that's burning, but not being consumed. And he stops to look, and a voice speaks to him out of the bush. And the significant thing that this voice says about itself is that I am that I am, or in the Hebrew, Ahaya, Asher, Ahaya. And that is the divine principle. That's the principle that we have lost through the ages and through the centuries, is you can't find God or the Most High, or what people want to call him, Yahuwah, whatever you want to call him or her, until you discover that presence within you and in your own mind's eye, in that opening of that third eye, that pineal gland. And this is not just new age or esoteric or metaphysical. It has real life ramifications, and that's why that's so important, that we understand our identity and who we are. And that I believe now that we're coming into the astrological age of Aquarius, we're coming into that full understanding and that full knowledge of who we are, and understanding the sacred priesthood of Melchizedek and what that entails, that precedes, the dogmatic aspect of understanding who the Most High is, but operating in faith and operating in foresight and insight and operating in those instincts and in that intuition that we were born with. So, as we just continue on this journey, I just encourage myself, and I encourage each and every one of you, whoever may be listening or whoever may come across this video, to get to know Emmanuel. And in that term, Emmanuel, you find another mystery. Because what does Emmanuel mean? Emmanuel, according to what the scholars interpreted, is God with us. But that one word is a little off when it says God with us. It's not necessarily God with us, it's God in us. And even more so, it's God as us. It's the Most High having his full expression through these physical bodies, through our intellect and our spirit and our soul and our emotion and our will, our true self, and giving him full access to have expression through love and through light and through peace and through all of those manifestations of what we know God is, and to bring us into fellowship and then participation with that ethos and with that mindset and with that purpose. So as we continue to, discover our purpose and walk this coming up year into our divine purpose and into our the mission that we've been given and charged with while we're here on this planet, I encourage us to embrace it with courage, to embrace it with gratitude. I woke up this morning and that was the first emotion that I wanted to channel was gratitude and just being grateful. We got so much going on in our world around us, and a lot of it that we see is not positive. It's not good. It's so much negativity that we're bombarded with on a daily basis. So we have to be intentional about the world that we want to create. We want to see that new Jerusalem that Revelation talks about, that new heaven and that new earth. Well, we are we're a big part of that. You and me, we're a big part of bringing heaven to earth. And what religion has taught us is that we're going to just fly away and we're going to be in the sky and we're going to live happily ever after, and we're going to leave this world and we're going to be floating on clouds and playing harps and wearing angels' wings, and they really sold us a lie, because our purpose is to transform this place into heaven, to turn earth into heaven. That's what it means when it says, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. So, the scriptures give us insights into who we really are, not for us to get lost in the dogma and the religion, the religiosity of it, but the real living substance of it. Not the types and the shadows, but the substance, which is Christ, which is Messiah, which Messiah represents mankind operating in his full divinity. And that's why he said, it's good that I go away, because if I go away, I'll send a helper to you, the Holy Spirit, and he'll be in you. And then what? You'll do greater works than these shall you do. And we haven't yet seen that really come into manifestation, because we've yet to embrace who we really are. Messiah in us, as us, operating through us. Not that we have a God complex or we have some kind of Messiah complex, but it's just understanding what it really is, the truth of the matter. And that's why Messiah said in the scriptures in John is that I and my Father are one, but my Father is greater than I. So that's that perfect relationship between the Father and the Son. And it's not gender specific. It's for the female too. It's for all of us to embrace it. Sonship is not about a gender. It is a function. It is a mindset. It's a template. It's a mode of operation to be the son, to be to be the heir, the one that inherits what the Father has created and bestowed for us to obtain it, for us to be stewards of it, for us to be masters of it. And so we're in this school down here. While we're here for this time, we're in school. And so gratitude and the acceptance and the coming awake and aware of who you really are, that I am presence within you, that never leaves you, that never forsakes you. When people come and when people go, it's always there. But we've been taught to discount that still small voice. We tune more into the negative frequency, or the devil, the satanic, whatever you want to call it, the thought form, the negative thought forms, because that's all it is. Negative thought forms. We've been taught and trained in society to tune in to those voices as the truth, and to drown out the voice that says you're going to be okay, you're going to make it. I know things may be tough for you right now, but I have a plan for you. Matter of fact, I know the thoughts and the plans that I think towards you, and they are for good and not for evil. See, we've been taught to discount that voice, but I'm challenging us to tune in more and more every day, throughout the day, to that still small voice that's always there, that's always speaking to you, that's always saying, you know what, I'm here for you. You know what, they left, but I'll never leave you. I believe in you. That dream you have that they laughed at, bring it to me, and I'll show you how to how to make it come to pass. And that is where you take your power back. You stop giving your power away to circumstances, conditions, people, your thoughts and your emotions about the circumstances and the conditions and the people, and you realize that greater is he that is in me than he who is in the world. And that's an affirmation that the Most High, this Holy Spirit, gave me within, that has been so powerful for me over the past 3 years. When I'm overwhelmed, or when I'm going through a situation, or when circumstances seem to be unfavorable, I remind myself that I am greater than these conditions. I am greater than all these problems that's coming against me. I am greater. Greater is he that is in me. So I encourage us, you and me and all of us, to remember that, to be grounded in that as we go into this new year, as we step into this new frontier, this new horizon where possibilities are limitless. Your possibilities are as limitless as your ability to imagine and dream and believe. It can happen. The same way we worried and we fretted and we feared, and those things that we worried and fretted about and feared, sometimes they actually came to pass. Most times it was just a shadow. It was just an apparition. It was just a figment of your imagination. Fear, false expectation, false evidence appearing real. But to starve and fast from the spirit of fear, and to feed faith, to feed love, to feed hope, to return to the stronghold, you prisoners of hope. Those of you who have given up hope, who you said, I tried before and it didn't work. But this time, stop trying. Stop trying and just embody it, and be who you were called to be from before the foundation of the world, from before the time you entered into your mother's womb. The purpose that was set and established and declared and decreed over your life. There's a word over your life. And I was sent here as a light post and a signpost to help point you in that direction as I walk it with you. So I just pray that this year would be full of abundance, that this year will be full of increase, that this year that your greatest dreams and highest hopes would come true, and that you would attain them. Be blessed. Shalom.